Hey, thanks for pressing play to find out how I created this golden glam look using the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. The first two colors that I'm going to take are from MAC, and they're Saddle and Swiss Chocolate. I'm going to take both of them on the same brush and apply them to my crease in no special rhyme or reason, just making sure that it's applied evenly and it's not patchy. Most of the colors that I'm going to use besides these two MAC colors are going to come directly from the palette that I'm using for this tutorial. The first color that I'm going to take from the palette is the reddish brown in the color Terra. I'm going to apply it right below where I applied the first two shades. The next color I'm going to take is going to be a burgundy shade in the color Volcano. I'm going to make sure I apply it right below the first shade from the palette, which is Terra. And I'm taking the dark brown in the color Ingenious. And I'm going to make sure I apply that directly to the crease. Now I'm using MAC's Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre to apply to the mobile lid, where I'm going to apply the main lid shade. I'm not going to take this shade above where I applied the darkest brown. For the main lid color, I'm taking the shade Mandarin from the palette, and I'm going to apply it directly on top of where I placed the soft ochre on the lid. There is a little fallout from the shade Mandarin, but I don't have any foundation on at the moment, so it really doesn't matter. So I can just wipe it off at the end with a makeup wipe. I'm trying not to go above where I applied the soft ochre, making sure that it's sort of an even line, but it doesn't have to be very even because I'm going to go back in and blend in a few of the shades that I used previously. Once I have the desired amount of the Mandarin on my lid, I'm going to take Urban Decay's Blackout and deepen the corners of this look. I'm not going to go in too far towards the middle. I'm going to make sure that I situate it right on the outside corners. Making sure that it's blended well, and I don't take it too far up into the crease colors either. I'm going to go back into the previous shades that I used. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to use those to blend out where any mistakes could have been made, or where I could have got any other golden shade. Yeah, take a few steps back from the mirror, check and make sure it's blended well. And I'm also going to take the main lid shade and go back in where I could have wiped any of the shade off by blending or using the black. Now I'm going to take Inglot number 77 and line the top and bottom lines of my eye. For my foundation, I'm going to use black Opal in conjunction with Loreal Infallible Pro Matte. I'm going to use both of the shades because the black Opal is a little red and the Loreal is a little bit on the yellow side. But once they're both mixed, it's all fine. Now that my foundation's applied, I'm going to take the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer and use it first before I apply the other one on top. Using an Ulta Beauty blender that has been dampened, we're going to take it and blend the Maybelline Age Rewind. The next concealer I'm going to use is going to be the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. I'm going to take the same beauty blender that I used previously with the Age Rewind. I'm also going to blend that one in. And again, using the same beauty blender, we're going to take it with the Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder. Yes, I use one beauty blender for 3 different steps. It's all good. Just wash it and have it ready for your next makeup application. I'm not going to let the concealer bake. I'm going to try to melt it into my skin. I find that using the wet beauty blender and letting it melt into the skin, it gives you a more airbrushed effect. And using the black Radiance Soft Focus all over finishing powder, I'm going to take it and go over everything that I previously put down, also going underneath my eye where I also applied the Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder. On my lips, I'm using the Kat Von D lip liner in the shade Homegirl. And for the lipstick color, this is Sephora, I think, number 11, always red. Thanks for tuning in and watching my video as I create this golden glam look using the Sunset palette.